just for you. So
They can't hear me right now.
yeah, now they can because I just took it off mute. So okay, everybody.
They don't have backgrounds.
No, only us. Okay. We obviously have G here. He's ready to get going. Scott Ritchie, you get us started, and then I'll join in on my phone. Go ahead, Scott.
Hey, Giorgi. I know you guys, had maybe a little different week this week with, a couple days off, then, maybe, a little extra time just to practice. What do you feel like maybe you guys accomplished, given, you didn't have that 3 games in 8 days stretch like you did, a week ago?
Before answering any question, I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. I really hope this will be a better year than 2020. 2020 been really rough for everybody, I feel like. So I just want to wish everybody, all you guys and all you guys' family and just everybody who listens to this, I want to wish them just the best, wish them health most importantly. And let's have a great year. And I want to hear that question again because I forgot about it. I'm sorry.
All right, well, that's all right. Happy New Year, Giorgi. Just since you guys had maybe a different kind of week with a couple days off, maybe just some more just practice time, what do you feel like you were able to accomplish given you didn't have like 3 games in 8 days like you did a week ago?
We definitely took this time to recover physically, recover mentally. We also got in the gym as a group, and we went through the plays, so we still stay on the same page. We won a couple now in a row. We want to stay on the streak. Guys are super locked in. Our circle is really tight. Staying out of trouble with COVID, and just in general, we just just rested, body wise and mentally as well, and got back to work a couple of days ago. Here, had a great practice yesterday. We're about to have another great practice and just be ready for every game.
How important was maybe just getting that refresher for your bodies? Because I know after the last game, I was talking about how, that previous stretch of games had worn on you guys a little bit.
Definitely did. I think the traveling part was huge too. We went to Rutgers, played over there, came back. I didn't have a lot of time, had practice here twice, and then went back on the East Coast, came back, had an Indiana. It was definitely tough. But as I said, we used the time really well, those 3 days to recover physically, mentally. We still got in the gym, still staying on track with basketball, and it was definitely important. We have a couple of days coming up here after Purdue game. Will be good too because we got another big stretch coming up after that. I think it's a 12-day stretch. But all the guys are super locked in. Basketball, we're just getting rest. We're very, very focused on our come and go.
Thanks, Giorgi.
Reminder for anybody that's on the line that's not on mute, please mute your phone unless you're asking the question.
Giorgi, John Derek.
Giorgi, hey, Happy New Year, man. Brad has talked a lot about how this was, a challenging year for you, and you sacrificed a lot just to stay on campus and get ready for the season. What has 2020 been like for you?
Man, it's been an experience, definitely an experience, learning experience, helped me grow as a person, as a man. I have never been away from my family for this long. It's been tough, but most importantly, I understand everybody's healthy, and my family, I'm healthy, and I have this opportunity here to make something out of. I'm just not here, hanging out, just living day by day. Even though it's been a very tough year, I have learned a lot from it, and I really hope that 2021 will be not like 2020. So, yeah.
You're such a social guy, likes being around people. I know there was probably 3 months where you really barely saw anybody. I mean, what was that like for you to go through, and how did you get through that, or what motivated you through all that?
It was very tough. Like, I really like social interaction, just talking to people. I'll be randomly talking to anybody, bus drivers on campus, or, a cleaning man in Huff Hall or something, like, I just like to engage with people. So it was tough, but at the same time, I got with myself, I was kind of laid back, just relaxed a little bit. I remember I had an interview with one of you guys, and I told you guys how my brother told me, you've never been relaxing in your life and use those 3 months, 2 months back, in March, April, just to lay back. So I did that too. That helped me, in some ways. So, but I always seek, social interaction because that's just who I am. So it's been tough, but I learned, even without that, you still can be positive. You still can be happy because happiness is within us. So it was a learning experience, a good one.
Thanks, Georgie.
Giorgi, I think we all have basically the same question, which is what Jeremy just asked, because we know this about you and your brother and your mom. I assume that you've been Zooming with them every day too, right?
Every single day, at least once. At least I was just on the phone with my mom and my brother just before talking to you guys. Every time we have a COVID test, we have to wait 15, 20 minutes for the result. So I have like a tradition. Every time I do my swab, I just go to my spot and call him and talk to him every time. And then after practice, I call him and we talk about all kind of different stuff. I think like this technology has been really huge for people like me too, just to be able to, I kind of hanging out with him, even though I'm not with him, just to be on FaceTime, on Zoom with him, share conversations, share different things that been yesterday or will happen tomorrow. It just, I'm really thankful that we are able to do that. Like some time ago, people will not be able to talk face to face to each other. So I'm really thankful for that too.
I mean, can you imagine what it would be like if you didn't have this?
Man, my mom always tells me about it because obviously, probably most of you guys know my story. So when my mom left me when I was 2 and just growing up, we would not have FaceTime. We would just be on a call, just on a regular call. So that was definitely way tougher. My mom always told me how hard it is to not see someone for so long. I cannot imagine, but my mom always tells me about it, how hard it is to not be able to see somebody for a long period of time. But I can't imagine it. It's probably really tough.
Yeah. One last thing. You said you do your own swab?
Yeah, it's like a nose. It's like a nose swab. You do it for 15 seconds in each part of a nose. I don't know, it's, nostril or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is everybody on the team allowed to do their own, or are you special?
No. That's how it goes. Everybody on the team, every coach, and then the managers, everybody does it. 15 seconds in one, 15 in the other one, and then I don't know how the rest works. Yeah.
All right. That's all I got. Thanks. Good to see you.
Yes, sir. Good to see you too.
Hey, Giorgi, Happy New Year. I remember you talking about your brother kind of giving you advice to slow down a little bit and just appreciate. Did you learn anything about yourself? Like, did it take time to really tell yourself to slow down? I mean, I can't imagine it's just like a switch you can flip.
I definitely learned a lot about myself. Like you said, I'm always kind of person, my blood is always boiling. It's always boiling. I'm always on the go. Like even just from the morning, from the moment that I wake up till the night, I always want to do something, always want to get it done, do this, do that, always do a lot. And I've learned through that period when I lay back, I learned even when I have a lot of things to do or I want to do a lot of things, it's not good to just do, but also just, just relax in the moment too. Just take a deep breath, just relax, know that everything's okay. Just don't try to overdo everything, because I'm always on the go, always. So I kind of learned when I'm in that moment that I feel like it's too much, I just take a deep breath, and just slow down a little bit and then go from there.
And I saw you pick up, I don't know if they're new hobbies, but we saw you climbing trees and chopping wood. And I think you carve wood now. Like, what did you pick up any new things over the last, 9 months now? I
definitely did. I never done woodwork in my life before. And my brother was actually my brother again. I tell you guys, we talk every single day. So my brother again, he was like, do like a cross. In Georgia, we have a lot of wooden crosses that people wear as a tradition. So he's like, hey, do a cross. So I did it randomly. And I sent him the picture. He like posted. People will like it. So I posted it on Instagram and then people start reaching out to me. Hey, I want one. Make me one. So I was like, hey, why not? I have nothing to do. So I just started working on it. Then I started coming up with different ideas and people just really, really liked it. And I had fun. One time I was almost late to practice because I've never been late to anything here, period. So before I say that, but one time I was just working on it and I was so into it that I forgot about the time. I forgot about everything. And I was just working. Next thing I seen, 15 minutes, we have practice. So I literally got up, threw my coat on and started running to practice just because I was so in the moment. It takes me away from everything, it makes me stop thinking about anything. I was just in the moment. So that's definitely something I picked up over this period of time of quarantine and everything.
Thanks, man. Good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Giorgi, always good to see you and talk with you. I actually have a basketball question.
Basketball question. There we go. All been.
No, I've been enjoying this, but last week, the game against Indiana, you subbed in midway through the second half. Not too long after that, the big run basically put the game away. Is that a coincidence or not when you come in and are on the floor there with Kofi and Io and the big run?
Coincidence. I mean, it's a game. It's all collective effort. Always. There's always 5 people on the court. Always. There's not people when there's 3, 4 people, 1 person. There's always 5 people. So it's always collective effort. Games, obviously, all the games are different. You never know how a game can change up or keep flowing, or there will be ups and downs, or you just, kill the team. It was kind of a rough game. We started off very slow. First half was, I don't know what the score was, but it was very low. And just the whole game was very low possession game. Just, it was kind of weird. So I felt like coming with a great energy into the second half. I told the guys and on the halftime, I'm like, let's go. Like, let's pump it up a little bit. We are kind of down. And it just happened. It was definitely a collective effort. And I feel like the team did it together as one.
I know you've talked before about how last year was a tough year, and we've talked, of course, what this year has been like. But at least on the court, for you, physically, mentally, emotionally, how does this year compare to last year?
I just have more experience this year. I just had another year of experience, and I have another year of experience now. I kind of can control things better within myself. I'm okay with it, with whatever happens, and try to do best the next time, and always stay kind of balanced, whatever opportunities come out there, try to make the best out of it every time. Don't get down on yourself. I feel like the whole experience of the game will come to you eventually. Last year was a little less. Now I have a little more experience. I can react to the things better, whatever it is. So just experience helps you overall with everything. It's the game, it's the reactions to stuff, it's the referees making calls, whatever it is. And I feel like the experience helps you the most. So
Fair to say this is the most comfortable you've felt as a basketball player?
oh yeah, most definitely. No question about that. Whatever comes my way, I feel like I can react to it the best way I can in this moment than in my past,
And then, sorry, last one. Whatever happened to the Lambo? The
Lambo?
bike?
Oh, I have it. I just I used to bike way more before it got colder and start raining and snowing. I'm taking care of my bike. I have the new bike. I've been having it now. It's not new anymore, but I've been having it since my sophomore year, and I'm taking care of it. It's not the first bike I have from Walmart, which I didn't really care about. I have a good bike, so I kind of take care of it. When it snows, when it rains, I don't ride it, keep it at home. So, yeah.
All right, just checking. I appreciate it.
Giorgi, what kind of things did you do when you were at your apartment to try and stay in shape?
Stay in shape? I did a lot, honestly, because I'm kind of a person, once I see my body changing a little bit, it makes me really uncomfortable. I always have to kind of stay in shape. So I did a lot of home workout, just push-ups, sit-ups, like a lot, like at least 300 sit-ups a day, at least 300 push-ups a day. That's what I used to do when I was 10 years old back home. I used to do those home workouts. So, and run, a lot of running. I would just get outside and run. Also work out on campus. I've worked out, I think, everywhere on campus, do random push-ups while I'm running, random squats, just all body weight stuff, and I feel like body weight stuff is a great base for everything. It makes you really, really strong just in general. You can lift a lot of weights, but body weight workouts really help you stay in shape, even stay strong. So just in general, a lot of body weight stuff.
Did basketball and like getting back to that, because I assume you didn't shoot a basketball for a couple of months, was that kind of like the carrot hanging for you to try and, hey, I'm gonna get back to that at some point? Or like, how did you mentally process not being able to shoot for that long or, work out?
Just take the advice from my brother, just to be more laid back about stuff like that, even basketball. And just in general, he told me just be laid back. Even though I kept working out physically to stay in physical shape, from basketball, I laid back too. I was just laid back, not worried about it because I couldn't control it to, I'm going to get in the gym or something. Whenever I found a hoop outside, I was playing and stuff, but I understood at the same time that it's not in my control to, okay, I'm going to get in the gym and get shots up. No, gym is closed. So I kind of said, okay, this is what it is, and let's make the best out of it.
Thanks, Giorgi.
Thank you.
Hey, Giorgi, Happy New Year. You look like yourself in the post with your touch, your footwork and everything. Was there a point this summer or the fall where you knew you had that back, or did you maybe need to see that in a game and then it started flowing from there?
Man, I always had it. It didn't go anywhere. I always had it. Just how you feel, how you mentally feel, how your confidence is. So through that time when I laid back, I told myself, I know who I am. I know what I do. I know what I'm capable of. And there's even more to it. So once I got back in the gym and the workouts and then in practices, I'm just flowing. I know what I can do. I've done it. I've been here now for some time. So I just said to myself, hey, you can do it, whatever it is, just having that confidence. And once we start practicing and working out and playing games, I just do it. Just do it simple,
And I had to ask, do you have any New Year's traditions from back home in Georgia?
Oh my God, from Georgia. New Year's actually is really huge back home because we don't have Christmas on 24th. Our Christmas is 6th, January 6th. So we start celebrating New Year's hardly. The whole entire country celebrate New Year's really hardly. I don't know what you guys understand behind that, but very hard celebration on New Year's. And then that lasts for 2 weeks. So when they start celebrating on the New Year's Eve, the 1st will be celebrated, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th is the Christmas, and then you keep going for another week. So, I didn't do anything, obviously, because I'm here, I'm by myself, there's COVID and stuff, but back home, it's a big deal.
Nice, Giorgi.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Giorgi, you've talked a lot about yourself and what you've been doing in your free time, but as a team, what kind of things are you guys doing to kind of bond during this weird season?
Mm-hmm. Great question. At first, we were kind of more isolated because obviously earlier before the season, in the preseason, we had a couple of cases and we were very, very careful with it. But when the season started, we started getting together as a team, playing card games. We played poker as a team. Really almost the whole team is always there almost every day, honestly. We just get together at somebody's apartment and start playing poker, different card games, blackjack. And it's been cards mostly, video games. Obviously, I'm not a big video games guy, but most of the guys on the team play video games, so they get together and start playing video games. And that's what we've been doing. Also getting together, watching different college games now. Our opponents, we kind of scout them and have fun watching them, at our apartments, and just being together and supporting each other in these tough times because we know we can't go hang out with nobody else. So,
how would you assess your skills at the different card games?
I know one. I'm really, really, really good at one card game, but you guys don't play here. It's called the Joker too, but it's like different with back home. I would say I'm decent at poker, and blackjack is kind of a game that is based on luck mostly. So we definitely have way, way better players than me with cards and everything on the team. I'll tell you that.
Thanks, Giorgi.
Okay, we got time for 2 more questions for Giorgi.
Hey, Giorgi, I know you've been instrumental in getting the crowd fired up for games, especially in the last couple of years. What's it been like this year with no Orange Crush to feed off of?
It's been tough. It's been empty. It's been very empty. And as when I come in the gym, I always look around. I always look at the whole arena, and I'm like, damn, this could have been sold out every single game. And it's kind of sad, but at the same time, you realize it is what it is. That's why I learned in these last 9 months, whatever, it is what it is, because it's not in your control. You can't, boom, oh, I'm gonna call somebody or talk to somebody and it's gonna be changed. We can't change it. So I kind of have that mindset to be okay with it, but it hurts because the energy that our State Farm Center brings to the game, to our team is definitely huge. But just like every other team, we have to adjust. I have to adjust as a player. And I feel like our team has been adjusting really well. Our bench, I feel like, is one of the best benches in the nation. How excited everybody gets when some big play happens. And I feel like our bench has done a great job to kind of, help out with Orange Crush not being here in the State Farm Center.
Thanks, Giorgi. Appreciate it.
Hey, Giorgi, I just had a quick follow-up. When was the last time you saw your brother or your mom? I think it was here, right? When was the last time you saw them?
Yeah, so my brother visited, I believe, early February of 2020, and my mom, last time I seen her was in November 2019.
Wow.
So, and I haven't been home since before Italy. So think about that. I haven't been home since before Italy. We went to those, so that's kind of drives me crazy, but hey, it is what it is.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
So.
All right, that'll wrap up.